Absolutely fine. You tell me, how are you doing? How's your day going so far?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and the day is going good so far. And
Okay, you seem to be having a off day today. Is it your day off?
sorry, I didn't get you.
Is it your day off? Are you working from home today?
Yeah, I am working from home.
Okay, okay. So please tell me more about yourself.
Yeah, as you know, my name is Suresh. I am from Hyderabad. Basically, I was born and brought in Andhra Pradesh. Uh, for the job purpose, I migrated to Hyderabad recently.
So what are you working as? Are you into IT?
Yeah, I am working as a software engineer with a reputed company.
Okay. So are you into development or testing? What is your aim?
Uh, Yeah, actually, I am working as a software developer. So my job is to develop products, applications.
So are you enjoying your work? Because development involves a lot of coding, a lot of headache, right? Compared to testers. So are you enjoying your
Yeah,
job?
my opinion is every work has its pros and cons.
Yes.
So that's even testing. There is no coding, but they have their difficulties
Hmm.
as a coders also. So every work has their pros and cons.
Hmm.
We have to love and we have to accept and we have to move on.
So, what is your English learning journey like? Like, are you interested in watching conversations? Or how exactly did you get interest in improving your English?
Actually, I started my English journey in 2018, I think.
Okay.
So, but still, I am feeling I am not good at English. Like I am able to make conversation with one-to-one person, but if it is any group of people or if there are clients, then I can't open my mouth because I have a phobia like people will judge on my English like
Hmm.
that. That is my problem. So when I started my journey, I used to practice like I joined in the what is the spoken English institute. So
Okay.
whatever they taught me, I use it to practice daily. Like for example, do does something like that, or
Hmm.
he runs, he walks like that. I used it to practice like that after getting to the company somewhere due to some people who doesn't know my native language is Telugu, so
Hmm.
absolutely everyone speaks in English, right? So
Okay.
I got used to English language. Somewhere I am able to manage in conversations.
Hmm. One on one, you're completely comfortable, but when it
Yeah.
comes to meetings or GDs, you are a bit underconfident. And it's not
Yeah.
because your English is bad or something. You're speaking quite good. Your English is quite good, but I think somewhere you have to develop your confidence more.
Yes, yes. It's a psychology issue. I'm not able to get rid of get come out of that zone. I have to try.
That's absolutely right because we see a lot of people, even some absolute beginners join me during the conversation, but they are so confident. They don't
Yeah.
care. They are speaking so like bad English, but they are confident, happily smiling and speaking. That is a kind of skill that we need to develop, right? Even I was very
Yes.
low on confidence, even on one-on-one sessions, but it comes with practice. You just have to motivate yourself.
Yeah, ma'am.
So if you have any questions for me or you want to know about me, do let me know.
Yeah. Actually, I have you one query. Like, for example, I want to speak like 20 minutes or 30 minutes in English.
Hmm.
How to do that? How to prepare the concept and how to practice it and how to deliver the content. That is my problem because sometimes I want to give demo in front of clients or my colleagues, right? In the time, I am getting nervous, something like that. So I want to overcome that issue. What are the things I have to follow to overcome that issue?
Okay. But you know it beforehand, right? What you have to talk about, or is it extempore?
Sometimes I know, sometimes I have to speak spontaneously. Demo means we have already made some product and
Hmm.
I have to elaborate about that product in front of clients or our colleagues, what I had made or what I have done.
Okay. Yeah, but see, if it is something that you know already what you want to what you have to speak, then you can be prepared for that, right? So the previous day itself, you can write down the points that you want to speak, including both systematically, because obviously you have a lot of experience. You have seen
Yeah.
people doing this. So introduce like introduction and then the body of whatever you want to speak, then conclusion. Like that, you prepare beforehand. If you have a presentation tomorrow, prepare beforehand, and you have to practice in front of the mirror or record yourself. This is
Okay.
mandatory. Because sometimes we think in our mind and we think like, I know everything, it's perfect, I can deliver it, but it doesn't happen. There's a difference between thinking and speaking. Even I used to
Yeah.
feel that, in my mind, when I started giving interviews after my career gap, I thought like, okay, I know everything, I can speak, but it was all in my mind. And I know English. English was not a problem at all. But the first interview call, it was like simple thing, introduce yourself. Because that is the first interview I ever attended after a long gap. So even then my thoughts were not aligned line wise. I forgot that I have to tell first introduction, then what I do.
Yeah.
All of that I forgot. I have to tell my name. I was stammering. Then I realized there's a difference between thinking and actually practicing speaking. So if
While we
I have,
speak, yeah,
yes,
sorry
while
to
we,
interrupt you. While we speaking, we are forgetting the order of the. Sometimes we forget whatever we prepared. Actually,
yes, yes. And it is better to practice with yourself, right? Before you tell it in front of somebody else. Because suddenly, if you're forgetting, you will become nervous when you're in front of
yeah.
somebody else. But when you're alone, you can just go through what was it next. Like that, 2 or 3 times, you can practice with yourself. And see, automatically, when you're prepared well, you will be more confident the next day that knowledge gives you a kind of confidence. I know this, I can
Okay.
speak. That happens. But when it comes to extempore, there are a lot of videos that show you on how to talk about specific topics. But in your case, I think you just have to talk about your work, your product or project,
Yeah.
right? Nothing out
Yeah.
of it. So you have a good knowledge about that. Again, the same thing, you just have to have confidence while speaking about it. And when you're doing more of this prepared kind of execution, preparing and then executing next day, the more you do this kind of stuff, you will get confidence even during extempore situations. The
Okay.
main problem is you're not able to face people, right? So once you get that confidence, even whatever they ask you, you will be able to speak.
Yeah, one point is that, and second point is I'm keep on thinking what to speak. For example, I have read 10 lines of some text. I
Mm-hmm.
deliver only summarize the things, and I deliver it in 2 lines of sentences. So that is one more problem. So what I want to do is, for example, let us take mobile phone. I want
Okay.
to speak about mobile phone. Every day I want to pick up one topic, and I want to speak practice 5 or 2 minutes.
Mm.
So I'm not getting how to prepare the points. Should I go to Google or jot down the vocabulary, or should I prepare 10 lines of this what is that essay or something like that? So should I practice that? How to follow those things? I want to know that. You
Sure.
might have practiced.
Yeah. See, when you look at Google and you learn from Google, it is somebody else's thoughts, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
basically, what you're doing here is you're memorizing what Google is telling you. And there are chances
Okay,
that you will forget it. Memory is like
okay,
that, right? There's so many things running in your mind and you will forget. And it is almost evident that you have memorized and you're speaking. But when the thoughts come in your mind, like you are generating it, you will remember it better and you will be able to relate with those lines better. And for simple
okay.
topics like mobile phone, you have the knowledge, right? So you can write
Yeah,
about it, write and prepare. But when it comes to complex topics which you have no idea about, first learn, read a lot about it. And then whatever knowledge you have gained, try to create points out of that. For me,
okay,
I think this is the better way. Even while having conversations, there are so many things that we want to speak about, right? So I always write it down in a book and prepare myself at least 5 or 10 minutes ahead of the conversations. So that, like, if a learner joins me who is an introvert or doesn't speak much, then it will be on me, right, to ask them
yeah,
questions, make them speak.
definitely.
Yeah. So in that situations, I need to be prepared. So that is what even you can do. Every day before going to office, I think you have to prepare yourself. Or even if you're working from home, if it is in a virtual environment as well, just have a book or something, put sticky notes of points what you want to speak. So if it is in front of you, you will be less nervous.
It's like a contextual learning, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is my experience that if the points are coming from within yourself, it is better. It's more relatable. And don't worry about the vocabulary and all. Simple English is enough.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can ask anything.
Oh,
That's it from my end.
okay. So what do you do during your free time? Do you have any hobbies?
No, I don't have any hobbies like playing cricket, something like that. I don't have. But most of the times, I'm on the YouTube to listening English content and like how to improve vocabularies. I am in the loop of the learning. I'm in loop of learning actually.
Hmm.
So sometimes I want to listen to native English speakers because the clients from various countries, right? Like
Okay.
Australia, American. So I want to listen more content to understand what they are saying.
Mm.
Before I start speaking, I have to understand what other person say, right? So I'm learning in that way. One is that, and second one, recently I started. Someone suggested me watching movies in English. So I started recently that most of the times I'm watching like a cartoon kind of thing. Then
Mm.
I am able to understand what they are speaking and like Kung Fu Panda, such kind
Oh,
of movies I have been watching recently.
that's a good practice, but are you able to understand the accent or do you follow subtitles?
First I completed without any subtitles. Then once I completed the like I don't complete 1 hour movie. I just select the
Mm.
5 minutes of movie clip. Okay, uh, I got the point. He delivered some dialogue. I understood. So if anything I didn't understand, I stop it and I back to the scene. Like how to say, I'm not
You
dragging
go
back
back
to
to
the
the
scene.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
go
go
back to the scene and I start again. Uh, Turn on the subtitles and I'll see that. Most of the times I am contradictions, right? Most of the contradiction they use did
Mm.
you something like
Yes.
so I will be get used to those kind of sentences.
Yes. They kind of merge two words and they like
Yeah.
speak. They do not pronounce words differently.
Yeah, here you go. Most of the times they are using in Telugu. You know Telugu
Yeah,
little
yeah, I
bit.
know. Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
know.
Tisco. Sometimes
Mm.
we say right like that.
Yes.
Here you go. Instead of saying take it, here you go.
Mm.
Something like. So I came to know that kind of words and humiliating. What is the
Mm.
humiliating? I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, when I
Mm.
watch that movie, sometimes I search on the Google or Chat GPT. In
Mm.
WhatsApp, Meta AI also helpful for me. So
Okay.
once I got that word, I use it in my communication.
Mm.
Communication means practice it. Yeah, he humiliates her, something like that. I frame the sentences,
Yes.
then it will be stored in my subconscious mind.
That's a nice way of learning with context. Because when you
Yeah,
just listen, here you go, means to say you're going somewhere or something, you will have different thought in your mind. But when you see what they mean by it, because when I went
yeah,
abroad, even these terms were new to me. Here you go, or uh, can you check this out for me? Means can you throw
yeah.
this in the dustbin for me, like in behalf of on behalf of me, can you throw it? So these kind of things were new to me as well, but slowly with listening practice and everything you will develop it. And other than movies also you can watch shows, American shows like Friends, Big Bang Theory. These are small
Yeah,
shows, I think
friends.
20-25 minutes shows. So you will get
Okay.
used to the slang, idioms, metaphors they use a lot. And you have a story also, you will enjoy watching them. So the thing is that first you can watch it with subtitles just to make yourself feel comfortable with it. Second time, because they speak really fast, it is real life
Yeah,
conversations, right? It's really
yeah,
fast. So after that, even I follow the subtitles even now to understand what they are speaking, because it's really fast. Because I'm not putting conscious effort on, I'm not going to interact with any foreigners here on, right? So it is just I'm watching for fun. So in your case, you can like watch with subtitles, then without it, and try and understand out of 100% how much you were able to understand.
sorry. Last, you are asking question or
No, no, no. you will understand that in like out of 10, how much you will rate yourself. I was able to understand 50% of the show without the subtitles. Like that, you will be
Yeah,
able to analyze yourself.
yeah, probably it's like a 40 to 50% I understand without subtitles because
Mm,
I used to listen those content from the native speakers. So uh, here problem is
right.
vocabulary and pronunciation. So they
Mm,
use some words. We are using basic English words. We don't need to learn that much advanced, I think, because I speak English in my office only.
mm,
When I was in home or some other, I speak in native language. I need not to speak in English, right?
right, right.
So yeah, that's why some like phrasal verbs. What are the phrasal verbs we need in works or professional or
Mm,
something I learn. I more focus on the whatever I need. I learn those things right now, but in future, okay, I
mm.
need to learn advanced level also.
You have to, because slang and the way they are speaking fast, sometimes you fail to understand. And that
Yeah,
itself will give you nervousness. I can't understand what this guy is saying. You start feeling nervous, and even confidence reduces at that time. If you're having a lot of listening practice of native speakers, you will feel more comfortable.
sometimes I have a problem also. When I speaking with the other person or when I watching video, if I see their lip sync, I mean, I'm saying about native speakers, I
Mm.
can understand. If I close my eyes and I try to listen them, even I didn't understand single word.
Oh, okay.
That's I want to overcome that one also
Yes. So you do
because
that.
slang.
You just put your headphones or Bluetooth, whatever, in your ears, and you just listen. Focus completely and try to listen. Thing like that you
Yeah.
can practice.
Yeah, that works. But without earphones, I want to because
Oh, okay.
whenever clients require on
Mm,
the YouTube or movies, they will speak clearly. We
yes,
know that
yes.
TV shows, whatever it is. But in
Mm,
real time, sometimes they stammers.
right,
Even though
right.
they are native speakers, they stammers. Like Elon Musk. Elon
Mm.
Musk, we can't understand what he is speaking.
Mm, right. And you also told that you're using WhatsApp Meta AI, right? So
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
this and how you're using it? Because for people who are watching, this might be new. And the first time a learner is telling me that they're using WhatsApp Meta AI to improve their English. So would you like to shed some light on this?
My suggestion is Meta is good for learning English, but instead of that, ChatGPT is also a good one.
Mm,
So it is in Play Store, ChatGPT. We
okay.
can download it. And Meta AI, how can I show you? I am not getting.
Okay. Is it a feature of WhatsApp?
Yeah, it's a feature of WhatsApp.
Okay. So can you have conversations with it?
Conversation I didn't try. For the conversation, ChatGPT is good one.
Mm, mm.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
So here there is a symbol, right? It is
Mm,
Meta AI.
circle, right.
Like that, you can see this symbol. You might have seen.
Okay, okay, yes, yes. Yeah,
There
the
is a
circle.
circle. Yeah, that is
Basically.
the Meta AI. When
Mm,
you click on that, it will open. For
okay.
me, I use Meta AI, sorry, Meta AI for writing emails. Most of the times, I use it for email writing. It will give some good content. And
Mm,
ChatGPT, when I got the doubt, for example, should I use in chair, on chair? In that case, ChatGPT is good and Meta AI also good.
mm,
How to say when I get into the car or something like that, get out of the car or get off the car. When I
mm.
got that kind of
Out.
confusion, yeah, doubt or confusion, I will use Meta AI and ChatGPT. Those are very good for me.
So it is basically to have a grammar check or
Yeah.
clear your doubts.
Yeah, when we ask the like, do I have to use should or have to? It will give the
Mm,
explanation where
yes.
when to use the have to, when to use should, what are the cases, and formal English, informal English. It will give a lot of things. And one more example, how this is Suresh or myself Suresh, my name is Suresh. If I
Mm,
give three, what should I use? It will give myself is not correct.
right.
My name is formal. this
Mm,
is also we can use like that. It will give suggestions. So I have been learning some things every time. We can't depends on the teacher, right? Teacher also don't teach everything.
mm. Yeah, and how many you cannot keep bombarding them with your doubts, right? To
Yeah,
humans, but the machines they don't have anything like emotions, patience, or fatigue. You can
yeah,
keep bombarding them, asking them questions, and every time you will get accurate answer. There are some times when tutors do not know much, like accurately what you are going to ask, but
yeah,
AI is better option in that. Every single small doubt you can ask it.
yeah. For English, I'll say it's good for me. As of now, 99.9% it gave me results correctly,
Mm,
properly. Whatever I asked, it gave me proper response and proper explanation with that. We know already some things, right? Then I got to know that okay, it's giving 100% of the result. My first preference is ChatGPT.
okay.
Uh, Even it supports native language. Recently, I have checked with my Telugu language. So
Mm-hmm.
when I ask the when I give the Telugu sentence, it translated it on the contextual meaning, not the exact translation. So I
Right.
came to know that I was wondered, are it's working
Mm.
very good like that.
Excellent, right? Now
Little,
nowadays, whoever want to learn English, they all they need is motivation and dedication. They can do
yeah.
it. There are so many resources and tools.
We have to use that. Some people already using for English.
Hmm.
I have seen there are a lot of videos on YouTube.
Hmm.
Everyone created YouTube channel to enhance their speaking skills uh, nowadays.
Hmm. Speaking skills and gain confidence as well. Because if they
Yeah,
are recording and putting it, it's gone. Their confidence is like, okay, I can speak. I can face the camera and speak. And so many people are going to watch me. With that thought you're creating and putting, right? So you
yeah.
gain confidence automatically.
Most of the time, yeah, it would be work for them. Like they will get rid of the camera phobia, and
Hmm.
sometimes it's like a English is used to their tongue.
Mm, right. They get used to speaking English because the challenge that we have is we do not have environment to speak in English.
Yeah,
And people,
definitely.
friends or something, they are not very encouraging. They're like, hey, to speak it somewhere else, not with us. So in that case, what you can do, like you can choose this path.
Our problem is other person judge when we speak the English. That is the problem. But
Yes.
it's not when we speak with other country people, they don't judge.
Ah, they don't judge
Even
you at all. Yeah.
yeah, they will go with the flow. Our
Mm,
Indians only point out, hey, you make mistake here, like
mm,
that.
mm. Really, they don't care about your grammar or something unless they're able to
Yeah.
understand what you're speaking. That's it. They don't care about may, should, would, or anything grammar. They should be able to understand what you're saying. That's all.
Even some people from the native speakers, they don't follow English grammar. They
Yes.
speak they speak naturally without
Mm,
following any grammar rules and all these things.
Because
We
that's
are
not
thinking,
how, yeah, that's not how they've learned, right? They did not learn
yeah,
grammar and then learn English. They have like, that's their native language.
we are thinking, should I use have plus V3, did plus V2, had plus
What?
V3? We are thinking what to use here, what to speak.
Yes, sometimes I get it in the comments as well, ma'am. This verb three, verb form plus three conditional you have to use after that. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I know spoken English, but that's it. That is used as a language. If you ask me
Yeah.
grammar questions, I seriously tell them directly, sorry, I don't know. I'm not like memorized or I'm not a grammar guru. If you want to learn spoken English, then I'm okay with it.
And do you think grammar is really important for speaking? Do you think?
I think you should be grammatically correct. You should be accurate. But the way how you learn grammar, that is different. But I think every
Okay.
person should be grammatically accurate in order to give correct meaning to the opposite person.
Yeah. So, I mean, if someone wants to learn English from the beginner,
Mm.
what should he do? What should she do? Like
According to me,
first,
according to me, they should do a lot
okay,
of listening practice. Don't
okay,
study from the books. Do a lot of listening practice. If you're learning it as a language, and you want to use it to talk to people, that is your only purpose, then you have to do a lot of listening practice. And listen to Indian. If you are Indians, if you are Indian, listen to Indian speakers so that you can understand their accent, clarity,
Yeah.
everything. So listen, do a lot of listening practice, because I've seen people who are listening from 2 years, 3 years, and the minute they start speaking, within very short duration, maybe 30 days, 40 days, they are fluent. So that is the magic of listening. Keep listening to a lot of content, and you need not go like initially reading, writing. I need to do everything. Juggle with everything is not required. Listening and speaking is enough.
Yeah, I used to read the books, but sometime after some time I thought that it won't be work for me. But I came to know that reading is very helpful when we start the reading. Our tongue is getting used to English.
Yes.
Our tongue will be fished, and how
Mm,
to pronounce the words we will get.
mm.
For I recommend reading books. As you said, learning, sorry, listening and speaking is the good to start speaking.
Yes. And in your case, what you told about reading you improves your pronunciation only if you know the pronunciation, right? If you
Yeah,
come across a word, put it on Google and learn the pronunciation. But listening is a practice that gives you the right pronunciation, because you're already listening to all the words, you're able
yeah,
to learn the pronunciation. And with reading, you have to read aloud. Then only you're getting a practice of speaking in English. It's not like what
yeah.
we do mindful reading, don't do that. Initial stages, you have to speak loud so that your vocal cords, they have to get used to speaking in English.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so anything else before we wind up the session? Is there anything else you would
No,
like
ma'am,
to
nothing else. Thank you for connecting with me.
add? Okay, I think you've been waiting for so long. Thank you for being patient with me. So I'm still on
Yeah,
my
no issue.
vacation, but I thought I have to remove time for you today.
Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much. Bye bye.
Once
Lovely
again, thank
talking
you.
to you. Good luck and just improve your confidence a little bit. There's also a group called Toastmasters. So if you can afford, you can join there. That will prepare you very nicely
Okay.
for presentations, improving your confidence, because there are people from all over the world who are joining that. There you have to speak in front of people and join discussion rooms. So it will give you
Okay.
confidence. If you're able to afford it, please go for it. It will help you in your
Yeah,
career.
yeah, thank you, ma'am.
You're
Have a
welcome.
nice day. Bye-bye. Take
You
care.
too. Bye bye.